communication with air traffic control ceased functioning. This led to speculation about whether the deviation was a deliberate act or a response to an in-flight emergency. The aircraft's subsequent path is equally baffling. Instead of maintaining a steady course, MH370 was observed making erratic turns, first northward towards the Andaman Sea, then southward, leading to the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean. This peculiar flight pattern has been a focal point in the investigation. Experts have scrutinized radar and satellite data to understand these maneuvers, considering factors like aircraft performance, pilot experience, and external influences. The fact that the aircraft continued to fly for hours after losing contact with air traffic control adds another layer of complexity. In the perplexing saga of Malaysian Flight MH370, one of the most significant clues lies in the analysis of Doppler data. This data, derived from the aircraft's interactions with an Inmarsat satellite, played a crucial role in shedding light on the flight's mysterious path after it vanished from radar screens. Doppler effect, a phenomenon named after Austrian physicist Christian Doppler, refers to the change in frequency or wavelength of a wave in relation to an observer who is moving relative to the wave source. In the context of MH370, the Doppler data was pivotal in piecing together the aircraft's trajectory. The analysis revealed a southward turn, deviating significantly from the flight's planned path to Beijing. This was a startling revelation, as it suggested a deliberate change in direction towards the Indian Ocean, far from any scheduled route. The data also in direction, a deliberate act? If so, who was controlling the aircraft, and why? The implications of this data are profound, not just in understanding MH370's fate, but also in aviation safety and protocol. The mysterious descent over the Indian Ocean has spurred numerous theories and investigations, yet the aircraft's final moments remain largely speculative. This data, however, stands as a crucial piece in an intricate puzzle, a silent witness to the flight's final enigmatic journey over one of the world's most remote areas. Number 6. Richard Jefferies' groundbreaking method. In a breakthrough that could potentially change the course of the MH370 mystery, Richard Jefferies utilized an unconventional yet ingenious method involving WSPRnet, the Weak Signal Propagation Reporter Network. This network closely analyzed these signals for any anomalies or disruptions recorded on the day MH370 vanished. His analysis was painstaking. By cross-referencing the timestamps of these signal disruptions with the known flight path of MH370, Jefferies pieced together a more detailed trajectory of the aircraft. This method offered a new perspective, different from conventional satellite data or radar tracking. It was akin to adding a fresh set of eyes on a cold case, providing new clues to a puzzle that had stumped experts for years. The culmination of his research was the identification of specific coordinates where MH370 could have impacted the ocean. These coordinates, not previously focused on in search efforts, suggest a new location far from the original search areas. This revelation isn't just about finding a missing aircraft, it's about providing closure to families and potentially rewrite. Unsettling hypothesis stands out: the pilot suicide theory. This theory posits that Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, the experienced pilot at the helm of MH370, may have deliberately steered the aircraft off course, leading it to its tragic end in the southern Indian Ocean. The foundation of this theory lies in the analysis of the flight path and the sequence of events on that fateful night. After the last verbal communication with air traffic control, the aircraft's transponder ceased to function, and the plane veered dramatically off its scheduled route. This was not a gradual deviation, but a deliberate turn, as evidenced by military radar data. The aircraft then flew for several hours, suggesting a conscious effort to navigate it. Supporting this theory is the absence of a distress signal or any indication of technical failure, which would be unusual in a standard accident scenario. The route takes plane's disappearance. His family and friends have described him as passionate about flying and psychologically sound. The pilot's suicide theory remains a topic of intense debate and speculation. It not only raises questions about the mental health and motivations of pilots, but also highlights the critical need for robust psychological screening and support for aviation professionals. Yet, without definitive proof, the theory remains one of many attempting to explain one of the most perplexing mysteries in modern aviation history. Number 8. Cockpit mysteries and pilot actions. In unraveling the enigma of Malaysian Flight MH370, one critical aspect that stands out is the series of actions that occurred within the cockpit prior to the aircraft's disappearance. The focus is on deliberate maneuvers that significantly deviate from standard operating procedures, primarily the potential catastrophic effects. Rapid depressurization at high altitudes could render passengers and crew unconscious within seconds, leaving the plane effectively unmanned. This scenario is harrowing, as it suggests a premeditated act designed to incapacitate everyone on board quickly. Equally disturbing is the possibility of the electrical systems being intentionally shut down. Modern aircraft, like the Boeing 777-200ER, rely heavily on their electrical systems for navigation, communication, and control. Turning off these systems, especially in a deliberate manner, could indicate an attempt to vanish from radar and avoid detection. This action would not only render standard communication methods with air traffic control ineffective, but also cloak the aircraft in a shroud of mystery, complicating search and rescue efforts. These potential actions within the cockpit raise significant questions about the motives and intentions behind the flight's disappearance. 370. A crucial piece of evidence emerged from the home of Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, the flight's pilot. Victor Ianello, an independent investigator, meticulously analyzed the data from Captain Zahari's flight simulator, leading to some startling insights. This simulator, often used by pilots for training and recreation, contained a series of flight routes that eerily mirrored the path MH370 is believed to have taken on its ill-fated journey. What stood out in Ianello's analysis was a specific simulation that Captain Zahari had conducted just weeks before the actual flight. This simulated flight departed from Kuala Lumpur, flying towards the southern Indian Ocean, a route strikingly similar to the one MH370 is theorized to have taken after deviating from its original path to Beijing. This finding raised the possibility that the disappearance of MH370 might not have been a spontaneous look. It suggests a level of familiarity with the remote area of the ocean where the plane is believed to have crashed. While this aspect of the investigation does not provide definitive answers, it adds a layer of complexity to the already baffling case of MH370, hinting at a potentially darker narrative behind one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Number 10. The future. Implications and steps forward. The recent breakthrough in the MH370 investigation, involving Richard Jeffries' innovative research methods, breathes new life into a mystery that has perplexed the world for a decade. Jeffries' approach, which integrates satellite radar, oceanographic data, and amateur radio signals, presents a more precise location of the crash site. This revelation not only rekindles hope for finding the aircraft, but might finally bring some answers, offering a sense of peace to those who have been waiting for years. Moreover, this development holds immense value for the aviation industry and safety regulators. Understanding what happened to MH370 is crucial for preventing similar tragedies in the future. If the new findings can pinpoint the exact reasons behind the flight's disappearance, they could lead to significant changes in flight safety protocols and technology, ensuring safer skies for future travelers. This discovery also serves as a testament to the relentless human pursuit of knowledge and truth. It demonstrates how, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, determination and innovative thinking can lead to breakthroughs. The quest to solve the MH370 mystery is not just about finding a lost airplane. It's a journey toward understanding, learning, and ultimately improving the world of aviation safety.